Good morning. I don't have any plans to go anywhere today, but sometimes I feel like you just need to look cute for the sake of yourself. Maybe it's because I was like house rotting all of last weekend with like no makeup on and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I feel like I need to like judge it up. But we'll do something just very, very light and easy today. So the other day I tried to film a video that was like about 2025 fashion trends that I like, and then I ended up scrapping the video because I felt like it was just like not organized at all in a way that I would want to watch as a viewer myself. So I thought I'd just want to talk about it like more casually in this Get Ready With Me. So one of the biggest trends that I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to participate in myself. I think I might end up just naturally falling into it, but I really, really like seeing it though, is polka dots. I don't know if you guys have seen on Pinterest or like Instagram or in general, but polka dots have been like super, super big, especially in Japan here. And I think because it's like kind of vintage, but really cute, and relatively easy to find secondhand, that it just goes really well with the Japanese fashion aesthetic. If I find something cute that's polka dot, like polka dot shorts or like a cardigan, I might just get it. But I feel like polka dots are very now because of Y2K revival, so I'm afraid that I won't wear it again in like the next couple years, so I'm a little hesitant. Because even like with the last year Y2K, Y3K, if you will, trend revival, I got like the silver Baggu bag because like, you know how silver accessories was kind of like really big. So I thought, oh, you know, this bag's really cute, so I bought it. But I recently ended up selling it because I literally wore it like once or twice throughout the whole entire year. My next trend that I want to talk about is 50-60 silhouettes. So lately, like even though the whole joke about button to the top for Lily Rose Depp was like kind of like a meme, I feel like it really speaks to the fashion trends for this coming spring, is like a lot of pea coats, swing coats, but basically like also just in general having jackets just zipped up to the top or buttoned up to the top. But I feel like it's relatively accessible to find like that kind of jacket at thrift stores. So that is one thing that I am really happy about 2025 fashion, is that I feel like it was much more accessible than 2024 fashion. So far, I do feel like all the trends have been silhouette based and I guess design based rather than focusing on brands, because I feel like in 2024 we had a lot of like specific trends that were tied to brands, like that 1DR bag from Diesel. Diesel itself is a brand, and Oniska Tiger, Mexico 66, Adidas Zombas. So my next point is kind of ditching skirts over pants, even though I'll still be doing it. I'm not telling you shouldn't do it. If you already have the clothing in your closet, please continue to wear them. And don't be too affected by like the whole trends thing. So anyway, I think we'll be moving away from like longer skirts over pants and still be doing like mini, like very like super, super mini Y2K skirts over pants, but mainly doing long line tops as a substitute, a minimalist substitute for skirts over pants, because it kind of goes with Y2K revival and also allows itself to be layered really easily, which is my next point, which is minimalistic layering, where you have multiple like cotton tops or multiple like thin tops layered on top of each other, as well as a cardigan where it's only like the sleeve cuff detailing and like where the shirt ends at the bottom that you can see that you're wearing different layers, and also like the neckline. So it's just like a contrast color of detailing. Also, I wanted to talk about like body image in Japan and how like that's affected me as an American. So like living in LA and America, I've never I feel like obviously like you naturally will have like a sense of self-consciousness or like kind of a smaller sense of body dysmorphia just because of social media and comparing yourself to like other people, yada yada yada. You know, that's kind of like part of life in our society, unfortunately. So that's like natural. But my body dysmorphia and like, you know, looking at like my features and really like hyper analyzing myself has never been stronger ever since living in Japan. I think because of the emphasis there is on beauty and looking cute, looking kawaii and looking pretty, that it makes you, you know, really fall into like the void of hyper analyzing your features and comparing yourself to like people you see online. You have to really learn to separate yourself from, you know, the beauty standard, especially as an Asian person. I naturally will apply all of these societal pressures and like beauty standards onto myself. I feel like, oh, because I'm Asian, I have to look like this, or I feel like I should be able to fit into this or whatever. That's not, you know, realistic, and that's like really unhealthy for you to think that, because everyone is, you know, built differently. Everyone is different and everyone is beautiful in their own way. So being able to separate yourself from that and understand, like, you know, be able to step back and realize, okay, this is not a realistic representation of the actual world. A lot of times I feel like that is because the sizing in Japan is so much smaller than in the US, and also there's free size. It's crazy to me because when I walk around in Japan and like live here, not everyone is free size. Not everyone is a size small, like a size 1. Shopping is such an integral part of like Japanese everyday life, because department stores here and shopping IRL is way more popular than back at home. Like back at home, we don't really have malls and department stores anymore. There's like so many different department stores, and like within those department stores there's like hundreds of different clothing fashion brands. So I just wish that there were more brands that were Japanese made, or like, you know, catered to the domestic audience, that was, you know, more inclusive of sizing. Anyway, aside from that, because of the accessibility and like the standard for people to take care of their appearance and get their hair done, get their nails done or whatever, that kind of adds on to like the dysmorphia. I was like online looking at haircuts, and then I just feel like all the people that these hairdressers post are like, you know, either edited to the max so that they look like an idol, or they actually look like that. Anyway, but of course, you know, the people they're going to pick to post are like attractive looking people. Like when you look through this page of this person, of like this hairstylist Instagram, it's like everyone kind of looks very similar and everyone is like hot. Like I understand having your page full of hot, pretty people, you know, gathers more, you know, customers, and like it creates like a fan base in a way. Like it looks better for you because people will just begin to think that, oh, if I get my hair cut by this person, then I'll look like this so-and-so person that they post on Instagram. Like I'll look just as hot as her. When it's like so unrealistic and like really damaging to your sense of self, like your self-image, because you are not that person. You are your own person. I'm basically done with my makeup now. That like took forever because I was talking so much, but I just did something really minimal. Hope you guys enjoyed that little chit chat. I'm sorry if it was really long. But yeah, just some thoughts that I wanted to share. All right, see you guys. Bye.